Okay guys, Libluini is here with another turn in this little LP. And message of the day, we get proclamations for new prophets from Ulm and Man. That's basically Man is Fantasy England and Ulm is Fantasy Germany. And additionally, some little commander has taken over a throne. We can deduce from this that this little commander was also a prophet, because only prophets and pretenders can do this. Also, I effortlessly stomped another province. And with the conquest of Gnome Peaks, I guess that's it. The army can't deal with the strong magic on this throne province, and otherwise there are people I don't want to attack right now on the east and the west and on the other side of the mountains, but that's still a couple turns away from my border, so I don't give a flying fuck. This 4 is finished next turn, finally. And this other one here is still a couple turns off. Well, time to sneak around a bit and let's see what our other neighbors are doing. There's something you need to know about scouting, by the way. Every scout has a certain scout value, or stealth value. And every time you enter an enemy province, independents don't count, because I never bother looking up where those strange guys are who are marching through the lands. As long as they're stealthy, they don't care. But a player's nation can deal with this shit. Well, not if the province defense is too low, of course, but if it's high enough, then there are automatic sorry about that. So there are automatic that's the thing in German. It's patrol, yes. Automatic patrols. And there is a certain chance, depending on how stealthy your stealthy units are, to get discovered, and then the province defenders will automatically attack your lone scout, and the lone scout will normally die horribly. So a player can also choose to send a normal army on patrol, and since normal armies tend to have lots of dudes normally, they have a far higher chance to discover scouts. So there comes soon the point where sending scouts becomes rather hard, because theoretically the 200 guys you want to take a look at could also be patrolling right this moment, and then no scout will ever get through without being discovered. As always in this game, there are certain magic items you can forge to make a stealthy guy even stealthier, but not every stealth guy is stealthy enough for this to work out very well, or it's at least not cost efficient, because generally you need lots of scouts to see around you, and giving each of them some magical trinkets gets expensive really fast. And remember, if the random number generator does not like you, then the expensive scout with his magic gizmos gets still discovered and trampled in no time flat. Sheldon is insane. That's that weird marker you see sometimes. Insane units have a set of random orders they go through if you're unlucky, and if they're doing this, then they get this flashy light to tell you that they're right now ignoring everything you want to tell them. So don't let your commanders get insane, is what I'm saying. And there are some nations we luckily don't have to deal with in this game who can spread insanity naturally. In this case, if you see their candles showing up, then you're in trouble. So right now I'm using my pretender. the little bird you have seen just now, to search for magic sites, because that's another thing mages can do. They can search for hidden magic sites in a province, and the magic site can give you stuff. Normally magic gems, so you can cast interesting magical rituals, stronger magic in combat, and forge all that stuff I was talking about earlier, and more besides. And the more paths you have in a certain magic, the easier it is to discover a site. Of course, if there is only a fire site in a province, then it's completely irrelevant how many paths in depth and air you have, you still won't find it. But we don't really need fire anyway. At least not with our ring dudes, who are only good at air and death mostly. Tja. Of course, there isn't anything like enough gems. You can always need more. But sometimes it can get annoying if you don't get the magic sites you need for your strategy to work out. And sometimes the game has a strange sense of humor, because I remember a game where I needed as much water gems for my ice spells as I could find, but for some reason I didn't find any. And then the first real water site I found was a strange one which needs water paths to find but gives out fire gems. That's something I really didn't need, but I appreciated the game making fun of me like this. That's the kind of joke a random number generator comes up with. Oh yes, I completely forgot about that. I accidentally bumped into into a player's army. And now I have to make amends to avoid a hasty war. So I'm sending a message to Yoman. And with that, let's end this turn, and see you again later. Diploini, out.